Hello, AJ Forger here, and today I'm just going to do a discussion of Blue Archive because, I tried to react to it, but copyright. So, I'm just going to try a different way. Just do a discussion. This time I'm discussing episode 4 this time. And, yeah, I guess let's get started. So, at the beginning of the episode, starts off with Problem Solver 68. And, yeah, Problem Solver 68, struggling. They have no money. They decided to just get a loan or apply for a loan. And then after that, the OST. And then after that, I noticed that from the game, I'm gonna make a lot of comparisons to the game. Again, that's my only reference. But yeah, different starts. They cut off the Mutsuki section, which is interesting decision. Probably because of time, of course. The time. Probably the main reason why they cut that off. But yeah, in the game, they Sensei runs into Ayane, and Ayane and Sensei are talking, and then Mitsuki came out of nowhere, and it just kind of just interrupt their conversation. And I kind of sad they cut that out because it kind of shows Mitsuki's personality. And and Mitsuki is like my favorite character. Kind of rubs me the wrong way when they cut that off. Just decided to remove that part. So sad. Oh well. Because Mitsuki's an S tier character, but oh well. But yeah, after that, it just plays like the story. They pay the loan. They still have a lot to go, of course. Ayane explains. Ayane describing how the parts from the Kata Kata Helmet Gang. Ayane explaining how the parts from Problem Solver 68 and Kata Kata Helmet Gang were illegal. They're from the black market. Then they explain the black market holds illegal stuff. Of course, it's called the black market. But it's actually interesting. Okay, in the game, Ayane also explains Problem Solver 68. How they work and what they do and what students they are. I guess they kind of went over that in anime, just very, very fast. But yeah. Then after that, they decided to go to the black market. Now here, you see all the people walking, animals. You start to notice that if you don't have a halo, then either a robot or an animal or a furry or sensei. You could be sensei too, but there's only one sensei. So yeah, the foreclosure group is walking, and there is someone being chased. Now, who's that someone? It's Hifumi, of course. Yeah, you played the game. Hifumi. Yeah, Hifumi looks good here. No complaints with their design or anything. Oh, I always like their design. And yeah, after that, Shiriko literally just shoots the thugs. It takes 0.5 seconds, and they're gone. The thugs are no threat. Let's go. And I started to notice that one of the thugs have a mole. They have a mole in their forehead. I never noticed that. Just a random fact. They have no names. I think it's just called Thug 1, Thug 2, Thug 3. They should have names. Hifumi then explains that Hifumi explains that she is there for Pedo Pedo. The Pedo Pedo limited edition Pedo Pedo figured bird looking thing. Her book bag, the Pedo Pedo? Yeah, she's at the black market to get that. The limited edition. And that's the only reason why she is there. Nothing else. And actually, I never noticed that No Me actually likes the Pedo Pedo too. Or that show. I think it's a show. And yeah, I never noticed that. Same thing in the game. Just facts. Yeah, and Hifumi Tsupuleri joins the foreclosure group for a little bit. Kind of forced into. They're like, you know, since we saved you, how about you join us? And yeah, that's how Hifumi is now in the picture. Let's go. I like Hifumi. I like Hifumi. And then Hifumi, you know, explains stuff about the black market, you know, exposition stuff, you know, explains stuff about the black market. And the OST that's playing during, like, when she's explaining things. It's very, you know, I like it. It kind of reminds me of like it's very intense, like drama. That's what it reminds me of. The soundtrack. I just want to mention that I really like that OST. The whole anime OST, very good. A+ on OST. And the music. Hey, wait a minute. Hifumi is calling out the Black Guard. Wait a minute. Hifumi is calling out the guard. Ayane was the one that called out the guard. I said black guard. I said black guard. The black market guard. Actually, in the game, Ayane was the one that called that out. I guess that's nitpicking. It really doesn't matter. But it's something I noticed. They changed that. I don't know why they changed it, but oh well. Or like, I'm not sure Ayane specifically said the black market guard. I think she just said that people are coming. Be on the lookout. But yeah, they explained, you know, the Kaiser loan came from that bank in the black market. So like legal stuff. So basically they were paying for illegal stuff, basically. Giving money to a criminal organization. They were giving money to a criminal organization. You know, when you hear Kaiser, you hear bad. Kaiser equals bad. In the Blue Archive universe. So yeah, anyways, yeah, Shiriko decided, you know, the bank that the loans were going to, yeah, let's go rob it. You know, of course, Shiriko living out her dream of robbing a bank, and everyone was for it. Everyone finally gave in, and everyone was for it, except for Hifumi. Yeah, except for Hifumi, you know, understandable. But then of course, she was forced to participate. You know, Nonomi even gave her a bag as a mask. So, yeah. Now in the game, it was mentioned that Nonomi wrote the number 5, but I guess in anime, the number 5 just appeared there. It'd be nice when it showed Nonomi writing the number 5. You know, like she's like the leader of that robbery right there. They didn't mention that in anime. And yeah, and Sensei. Oh, by Sensei. Okay. So Sensei, Shiriko asked Sensei, "What do you think?" And I think Sensei gave like a super serious response. Let me go back to that part real quick. Yeah, Sensei gave like a serious, kind of boring response, like, "Yeah, I am in. It is a serious problem in your money. Wait, it's a serious problem that your money is being used for crime." Man, in the game, I remember Sensei put humor to this. Man, Sensei needs like some humor or something. Like I started to think, like if you take Sensei out the story, nothing would change, which is unfortunate. I get it that but I do get it that the story is mostly the student's POV, not Sensei at all. But still, they could at least, I don't know, make Sensei more, at least humorous. Like, please. But well, but yeah, they rob a bank. They're successful. The whole robbing bank section, I like that robbing the bank section. It's pretty nice, entertaining. Again, Aru shining there. I like her. I just like Aru here. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, yeah, Problem Solver 68 was there. Yeah, I mentioned in the beginning, yeah, they were here to get a loan from the black market, and it was this bank, and they're there. And the whole foreclosure group decided to rob the bank. And Aru, being oblivious, don't recognize that they're the foreclosure group. They are. I don't know. Aru has a bad time recognizing things, seeing things, which is funny. Like, you just look at their halos. Actually, the mask is not doing nothing because you just look at their halos. They all have unique halo designs. But, oh well. And then they decide to leave the money because they're nice people, you know. They rob a bank, but they're like, I don't want the money. I just did it for fun. Now they robbed the bank for the documents. Quick note: I noticed when I was editing, I do like that Serika here is the one who wants to keep the money. She's the only one in this group that wants to keep the money to pay off the loan. I do like that. She is the only one here that wants the money. Yeah. They just left the money there. And then Problem Solver 68 took the money. How lucky for them. Oh, okay, let me rewind. And then Problem Solver 68, you know, and then Aru showed up. Again, being blind, not realizing that they're the foreclosure group. Not even looking at their halos. You know, praising them from robbing a bank. She admires them for robbing a bank, something that she can't do. Which is, yeah. And then the episode ends. Problem Solver 68 gets the money. How lucky are they? And then the episode ends. There's actually not, there's no after scene this time. Yeah, no after scene this time. So yeah, that was, I guess, kind of like a recap / discussion. I gave this episode, honestly, I probably gave it a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. It was a pretty alright episode for me. I don't know, I started to compare this episode to the story in the game. And I start to notice that I feel like the characters have less personality. Like, I feel like the jokes in the game is like missing in the anime. All the jokes, all the humor. It's kind of just straightforward. Which makes sense, I guess, trying to go fast paced for 23 episodes. Wait, for 23 minutes. You know, you gotta fit the episode length. But still though, like, I started to compare this episode to like the game, and it just felt like, man, so many, especially so many more details in the game, and so many like character personalities, you know, just missing an anime. But oh well, you know, I do enjoy the anime for like hearing all these voices. It'd be perfect if the voices were in the story in the game. Instead of like having no voices, you have to read yourself. It'd be cool that their voices were in the game all the time. That would be perfect. And maybe more CGs or BGs in the game. Or maybe animated scenes. But that's asking for way too much. But yeah, I guess episode 6 out of 10. It kind of... Also, I'm not sure many things were added. Also, like extra content in this episode. Like in previous episodes. Yeah, and now I can think of, I don't think I know anything extra. And if there were like minor details. Wait a minute, I'm just going past it. There's like young Otter. I see young Otter here. They're in the bank scene. I didn't even notice that. Okay, that's new content there. Yeah, it's young Otter. She had glasses? did I know that? Okay, I think this is new content. I'm not sure how I missed that. Okay. Maybe I have to change my mind. Maybe I changed my mind on this episode not having that much new content. I mean, again, they're like small new content stuff, but still. No, that raised it up. You know, that raised it up to 6.5. Yeah, I'm gonna write this down. 6.5 out of 10. 6 for I think 5 is like decent. 6 is like good. 7 is like really good. 8 would be like, I guess, great. 9 would be very great. And 10 is just a perfect episode. I love it. That's how my rating system is. I think anything below 5 is kind of like bad. Like 1 would be like, the episode hurt me, but I don't think none of these episodes would be 1. So yeah, and because this is fun, I'm gonna give a MVP, most valuable player, most valuable character, MVC, or the best character reward, and that will be, who should that be? I want to say Aru, but I might be biased with that. Either Aru or Hifumi. And I'm going towards Aru because I'm biased towards Aru. Aru just shines here. So I guess, yeah. Even though Aru had no screen time, I feel like I should not give it to Aru. I was lacking the screen time here. So I might say Hifumi. Maybe Hoshino. Hoshino was pretty close. Alright, that's it. The AJ4G Blue Archive Episode 4 MVP is going to be Aru first, but Hifumi a very, very close second. Yeah, that's crazy because I don't think we even see Hifumi after this episode. So maybe I should give it to Hifumi. we don't see Hifumi after this episode. At least not for a long time. Yeah. Oh well. And should I do like the least viable character? The least viable character or the worst character in this episode? Yeah, I think I'll give that to Sensei.